From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get set.
Now the first carry of the game for our rookie out of Tulane. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun is Purdy. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Goes for 32 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Sending him on the dive. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Still fighting forward. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60s. Let's go now.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. They cobble together a yard there. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gonna throw this one. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ward now on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no no question, the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Ward's going to throw it. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On second down, here's Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Into the hands of Harrison. This gets the 1st and more. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Down by Delon Campbell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kelee Ringo picks it off. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Now Ward. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready, ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Again, Ward going to the air. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Falcons 7. Cairo
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass is caught, that's Darnell Mooney. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, they're going to give you a shot at push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe what I got for money.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 32 on that play.
That's good.
And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19, 18. Unlock line. Rig. Go.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And Rams have the 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air with Ward. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready? 65 catch. Panther stick.
Here's Ward. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. That's Bobby Okereke. The 50. The 30. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
One defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
14-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. It is caught left side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points.
For the point after.
Gay with the point after. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. He's now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A gain of 34
I love this, Kate.
yards.
No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun is Purdy. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Purdy sacked. A loss of 12 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So with that drop, we've now reached a 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that one made a bid for the opposing side, but they're saying it went out right at the midfield stripe. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47.
Ward setting up to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Sends this to the end zone. And is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
48. Falcons 14. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Guide play straight ahead. And he's brought down as the drive starts after the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 6 at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Finds a man right side. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Purdy's pass.
The Falcons making a 1-score game before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Jackson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Has him on the quick hitter. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Puka-Nacua touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Rams 31, Falcons 21. Cairo
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, there's Ray Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Purdy gets this from the pistol. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Purdy to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down throw by Purdy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Keely Ringo picks it up. And the Rams might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
first down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. As this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 1918.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Oh, he lost the football. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Now Ward. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. So 20 yards on that play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
1st and 10 here. Ward bails out of the pocket quick. Catch made the right side by Nacua. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
19 Tiger. 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. That's complete. Nacua on the left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Again, Ward going to the air. Catch made left side by Luka. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboy. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, but more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
42.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Falcon 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, they'll run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Now it's Purdy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Nice cuts. He's got Lamb. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
And this will end in just a little yard. That brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 14-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Falcon football, but this late, That lead might be too much for them to overcome. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Pick Six.
I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Santos connects down the point after. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 21. Cairo Santos set
Well,
to
Brock,
kick off.
hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Rolling back gets the handoff. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Up.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. Throwing this one deep across the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
29-yard line.
70, Timberwolf.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. His pass caught by Nakua. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Tag. Hawk 70. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Santos' kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Hot.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Hot.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Right around set. Yellow. Up.
Purdy to throw it. Brought in right side. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown.
Complete to number 8.
The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive. Go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10 here. Ward escapes the pocket. Nakua here. He's got it. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play.
It's a pickup of
And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard
In the
line.
red zone now. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Rams continue piling it on here in the fourth. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 28. Cairo Santos set to
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Right up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Falcons hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Second down now, they need 7.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
53. Yellow. Up. Yellow. Up.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Falcon first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
Give now to the running back. Fights his way through a tackle. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Along the right sideline. There's space. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby. What a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Cairo Santos set to kick
After
off.
watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Get set. 18. 18. Yellow.
They've got a man in motion. Here's Purdy to throw. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This will be the final play of the game.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco? Try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm up in the night who's scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, I
some Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make a sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out.